What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Ange Predicts YouTube channel. I'm Ange and I predict stuff. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video out with all your friends. Alright guys, today is Saturday and we have a big schedule for the NHL. We have a lot of games today, so let's check out the schedule right now. Okay, we have the Ducks versus the Sabres at the early game, 12:30. Then we have the Bolts versus Calgary at 3 p.m. And then in the afternoon games, guys, we have Minnesota going up against Florida. We have San Jose going up against the Blue Jackets. We have the Flyers going up against the Red Wings. We have the Leafs versus the Habs, the Jets versus the Sens, the Hurricanes versus the Islanders, Coyotes versus Dallas in the West, Los Angeles Kings against Nashville, Chicago going up against the Blues, Colorado going up against Seattle, Edmonton and the Canucks, and then we have finally Washington going up against VGK. So let's get right into the predictions. All right, Ducks and Sabres, guys. What can I say? The Sabres are at home. The Sabres are on a mission to make it in the playoffs. I think that the Sabres are going to be the match winner, guys. I'm going with a 3-1 score for the Sabres, guys. I'm going to say the game is going to be under. All right, the next game is the Bolts versus the Flames, guys. I understand that the Flames are at home, guys, and usually people tend to go with the Flames at home. But they're playing a Tampa Bay Lightning team that just doesn't lose, guys. They're very good. They're very consistent. They got the points, the Stamkos, the Hedmans. They're fully loaded, and I think they're going to be the match winner at a 4-2 score, guys. I like the over on this game. Next up is the Wild going up against Florida. Florida just destroyed Montreal, but they're playing against a totally different team in the Wild. I'm going with the Wild as the match winner, guys. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game at 5-3. I like the over on that game. All right, next up is San Jose versus the Blue Jackets. Two very low-caliber teams, pretty much. One low in the East, one low in the West. It's going to be, I think, a close game, honestly. Like I said, they're two of the same records on the season. I'm going with Columbus to win this one at home, guys, with a 3-2 score. I'm going to say this game is going to be under. All right, next up, Philly versus Detroit, guys. Also a very similar matchup. I like Detroit at home, though. I think they could definitely take this game, but I think it's going to be very close. Philadelphia has been playing good in the last 5 games. I say it's going to be a 4-3 score for Detroit. I like the over on this game. Next up is the classic rivalry game, the Leafs going up against the Habs. In my opinion, guys, these games are usually a coin toss, 50-50. Like I said, but the Habs are at home and they love to show the Leafs. They love to give them a lesson when they're in Montreal. So I'm going to go with Montreal as the match winner, guys, at a 5-4 huge score. That's an over game for me. All right, next up, the Jets versus the Sens, an all-Canadian matchup, guys. In my opinion, guys, the Jets are obviously the better and more consistent team. Even though the Sens are at home, I like the Jets on this one, guys, by a 3-1 score, guys. And my betting tip is that the Jets cover the -1.5 spread. Next up, we have the Hurricanes going up against the Islanders, two teams that have been playing relatively well in their last 5. The Hurricanes are obviously a better team, but for this particular matchup, guys, I like the Islanders at home. I'm taking a 4-2 win for the Islanders, and I'm going to say this is going to be an over score. Next up, we have the Coyotes versus the Dallas Stars, and this is probably the most lopsided game of the day. The Coyotes really don't care at this point. They might as well just lose, and Dallas has been hot. I'm going with Dallas at home, guys, at a 3-1 score. I'm going to say that the Dallas Stars cover the -1.5 spread. Okay, LA versus Nashville. Nashville is at home, guys. They like to play very well at home. They have a good record at home. They're going up against an LA Kings team that, like I said, they got a lot of scorers in Fiala, in great defensemen in Dursey. Goaltending is a bit of a different thing. But anyways, I like Nashville at home, guys. They usually play very well at home. I think it's going to be a close score. Like I said, LA is a very good team. Do not underestimate them. I'm going to see Nashville's the match winner at 4-3, guys. That's an over score. All right, Chicago versus St. Louis. Chicago has been surprising in the last 5 games, beating, I believe, the Sabres and the Flyers. However, I like St. Louis at home, guys. The Kyrous, the Thomases, they usually play very well at home. The goaltending is getting better as well. So I'm going to go with St. Louis to take this one, guys. 5-2. That is an over score. All right, Colorado versus Seattle. Two very good teams this year. Seattle is the big surprise. Honestly, Matty Beniers is probably going to get Rookie of the Year. He's far away from the rest of the rookies. They're two very good teams. I mean, it's going to be a close game, that's for sure. Colorado, 2 games in 2 nights. Fatigue might be an issue. I'm going with Seattle at home to beat a match winner, guys, by a close 4-3 score. That is definitely over on the game. All right, Edmonton versus Vancouver, another Canadian matchup. There's so much going on in Vancouver with the coaching instability. Bruce Boudreau might be on his way out, guys. There's definitely some panic here. Edmonton Oilers has been a steamroller. I'm going with Edmonton as the match winner by a score of 5-3. That is an over score. All right, our final game is the Capitals versus the Vegas Golden Knights. The Golden Knights are at home, guys, but honestly, I haven't really liked what the Golden Knights have done in the last 5 games. Eichel is not living up to his potential. I agree with what the media is saying. The Washington have been a consistent team, guys, definitely in their last 5. I'm going with Washington. 4-2 score, guys. My betting tip is over. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the predictions for today. Please let me know your predictions and thoughts below. I would love to hear them. I'm Ange, and I'm out of here, guys. You have a great weekend, and good luck. Ciao.